A sweet yoga practice for a tired body. Begin by lying down on your back on your mat. Hug your knees into your chest and just begin to bring some rocking and rolling motion. Moving slowly, moving sweetly. And press your knees into your hands to straighten your arms and begin to draw circles with your low back. You can slow the roll and linger in spots that feel good. And then switch directions. And then squeeze your knees in tight towards your chest, flex your feet. And then drop your knees into your armpits and squeeze here, roll out your ankles and toes. And just take a moment to let the hips soften down and heavy into the earth. Toes are rolling, ankles releasing, shoulders relax, neck and jaw relax. And then bring your knees back together. Drop your right foot down onto the ground and clasp behind the hamstring of your left leg. Extend your left leg up towards the sky and hold here. The knee can be as bent as feels good, and the foot will flex back towards you. And now again, roll through your ankles, releasing any tension from the past day or from whatever reason your body is feeling tired. Roll the ankle in the other direction. And then release your foot, switch legs. Grab on behind your right leg and press your right foot up towards the sky. Knee can be bent. Keep heavying down into your pelvis and hips. And begin to roll your right foot. Releasing any tension that's in the soles of the feet, toes, shoulders and neck are soft and relaxed. Notice when the gripping comes and breathe. Release and plant both feet on the ground. And now cross your left ankle on top of your right thigh and then bring your legs back towards you. This might be enough for your hips, but to go deeper, you can clasp your hands underneath your right thigh and pull your legs in towards you. Feet are slightly engaged. Relax your shoulders and drop the weight of your back body into the earth. Fill your belly as you inhale Release tension as you exhale. Release your feet, uncross your legs, and switch sides. Right ankle rests on left thigh. Pull your legs back towards you, allowing them to sit here, or if it feels good to grab behind your left thigh, you can pull them a little bit closer. Feet stay engaged. Neck and shoulders relax. Jaw relaxes. Allow yourself to heavy into gravity. Follow the rhythm of your breath as it enters your belly. And see if you can slow down your exhalation. Now release your legs, uncross, pull your knees back in towards your armpits, and grab on to the outsides of your ankles or feet into happy baby. Allow yourself to find whatever movement here might feel good, like bending through the knees as you straighten the other, or rocking gently from side to side. Neck and shoulders are relaxed. And then release. Bring your hands down and stretch your legs long on the mat and your arms up into a nice morning stretch. Extend and wiggle, and then take your legs out wider. Take your arms out wider and extend into a starfish. And watch your body as it just knows how to unwind. Wrists and ankles can roll and reach. And then just wiggle your body on the floor. Let any tension shake out and soften. And then walk your feet in. And then bend your knees and walk your feet back towards your hips. Press your feet into the floor. Lift your hips a little bit off the floor. Slide them over to the right side. And then plant them back down. Pull your knees into your chest. Take your arms out to the sides. And then drop your knees over to the left into a twist. Let your head gently rock over to the right side. And invite your body to soften, to let go, and to trust that the earth has you supported. Breath is long and slow. Let a sigh escape your lips. And then bring your knees back towards center. Drop your feet to the ground and then lift your hips, shake out your pelvis. Drop it back down towards the ground. And then the other side, we'll lift our hips, slide them over to the left, plant them down. Pull knees towards chest. And then knees drop over to the right. Head can stay central or gently look to the left side. Open your palms towards the sky and allow the shoulder blades to soften. Notice any tightness in the jaw and let the face let go. One leg at a time, come back to center. Plant your feet down, lift your hips and wiggle your pelvis, and then release back down and make your way up onto your hands and knees. Start with a neutral spine. Hands walk underneath your shoulders, knees underneath your hips. And on an in-breath, arc your spine, lift your heart. Gaze up towards the sky. And as you exhale, tuck your tailbone, let your body curve down. Heavy your head. Inhale, arcing your spine. And exhale, dropping down, curving your spine. Inhale to arc. And exhale, drop your head, curve your spine. Couple more like this with your breath. Pay attention to where your body is asking for care. And then finishing this last one, walking your knees out a little bit wider, walking your fingertips a little bit forward. And then use the intuition of your body to draw circles and spirals. If you find a particularly good spot, you can stay and breathe. Let the mind take a back seat and let your body move you. And now widen your knees, take your toes together to touch behind you, and sink your hips back into child's pose. Bring your hands and rest them underneath your forehead. If there's any discomfort in your body, adjust to a position so that you can stay and breathe. Heavy and drop your hips. Breathe long and slow. And then walk yourself back onto your hands and knees. Press yourself up onto your knees for just a moment and roll your shoulders. And then bring your elbows and spiral them around you, creating more space between the joints. Noticing your body beginning to soften and release tension. And then drop onto your hip and swing your legs around. If there's a lot of tension in your low back when you sit, you can prop yourself up onto a folded blanket or a bolster. Bring soles of the feet together. Lengthen up through your spine. Either stay here if this feels like enough sensation, or to deepen as you inhale, extend up all the way from the pelvis to the crown of head. And an exhale will allow you to come forward into a fold. Take a few breaths to extend and continue to fold with your exhalations. You might stay where you are, or you might find that your body wants to continue down in the fold. Continue to breathe and allow your body to soften. And then slowly roll yourself up to seated. Take your hands behind you, point your fingers towards you, and then lift up through the chest, opening through the heart space. Walk yourself up. Extend your legs out long. Flex your feet back, and we'll take another fold. You can prop yourself up onto a folded blanket or a bolster. You might find that the amount of fold is imperceptible to the eye, and it's a micro movement to bring enough sensation into your legs and low back. Allow yourself to fold into whatever depth feels good for you today. Wherever you are, use your in-breaths to feel length into the spine. And use your exhalations to soften. And then release and slowly walk your hands back towards your hips. And our final pose will be a twist. Leave your right leg extended and step your left knee to plant the foot on the ground. Lift your foot and cross it over onto the other side of your right leg. Now, if you notice that your left hip is lifted off of the ground here, then go back to the first position. Wherever you are, squeeze into your knee. Lift up through your core, lift up through the crown of your head, and then hug onto your knee with your right arm. Begin to spiral and twist your body towards the left. Your left hand can either plant like little tent poles with your fingers beside you or somewhere behind you. In breaths, allow for lengthening and space. And out breaths can bring a depth into the posture. Release back through center and take a gentle counter twist. And then come back through center, take your hands behind you, extend both legs, shake out the knees. Keep your left leg extended and pull your right knee in, planting the foot. Your foot can remain here, or if it's available, cross it over to the other side. Hug into your right knee and begin to squeeze it into your chest as you twist your body to the right. See if you can invite the twist into the upper part of your back. Your low back remains neutral, and your upper shoulder blade, thoracic spine area is where the twist will continue. Use your in-breaths to find space. And as you exhale, you can sink and relax into that space, moving deeper into the posture. And then release through center. Take a counter twist to the other side. And then take your hands back behind you, uncross your legs, walk your feet back this time, point your fingers towards you, and then lift up through the chest, opening through the heart space. Release when it feels good. To close, come to a comfortable seated position. Take a moment to drop your awareness through the crown of your head, down the central channel of your spine, and down into your base, your pelvic floor touching the earth. Take a moment simply to feel the experience of your body in space. Is there any difference from when you first started? Has there been a softening or an upgrade? The practice of yoga is a union of all of the different layers of ourselves. And we practice not only to create and experience peace in our inner world, but that so we can share it outwards. So to honor this, bring your hands in front of your heart in a prayer position. Bow your head and take a moment in gratitude to this practice and intend for whatever gifts that you have created and cultivated, that these can be shared out and forward into the rest of the world.